Alright, you lot. I've done something even I thought I'd never do again. I pre-ordered a bloody game. Not just any game. Battlefield 6. Yeah, I know, sit fuck down and breathe through it. I've slagged off pre-order culture more times than Ubisoft's delayed games. But this into bat blind hype, this is calculated headbutt. A full tilt fuck you aimed right between Activision's twitchy, money-grubbing eyes. You want betrayal? This is it. It's like walking back into a pub you swear you torch after your ex shagged your best mate in bogs. But this time, you've got brass knuckles and a camera crew. You've all heard me tear into cosmetic grifting pre-order con jobs and influencer lube reviews. So what else changed? Let me tell you what changed. COD's Corpse has been doing laps and we've been cheering like daft twats at a meat raffle. So I pre-ordered. I grabbed Battlefield 6 with full intent to be in there day one, ready to piss into the fountain that built in our bones. And if you lot are sick of being mugged off every November, you'll get in trenches too. Like, subscribe and all that bollocks. Or don't, I'm not your mum. But if you're still suckling at Activision's teat, this next part might sting worse than a vinegar rub on paper cut. You ever sit through a pre-order bonus trailer and feel like you're being sold a fart in a jar for 70 quid? That's pre-order culture. That's racket I've dodged longer than EA's dodged accountability. Pay now, get disappointed later, and they still sell you rest as DLC. It's been one of the most rancid scams in modern gaming. You're buying hope, not a product. It's like paying rent on a girlfriend who's still on Tinder. And I've stayed out for years. I've been angry bastard on sidelines shouting "don't feet bastards" while everyone else bent over for gold gun skins and 10-hour early access. Pre-orders are how we fund mediocrity. They're how we told publishers, "Aye, release it Brocken, we'll fix it with patch 6.2. They turned launch day from a celebration to a fucking funeral. So why did I cave? Why now? Simple. Cause this isn't about buying a game, it's about flipping a table. This pre-order ain't a cheer for EA, it's a boot rate up COD piece of Call of Duty. It's a middle finger with interest. It's petty, it's spiteful, and I'm chuffed to bits. Call it hypocrisy if you like, you'd be right, but if I'm gonna sin, let it be for vengeance. You can keep your early unlocks and exclusive emotes. I'm here to watch COD fans log in November 14th and find themselves alone in a lobby built on broken promises. It started quiet, just a few daft sods and comments at COD socials saying they'd had enough. Cancelled my pre-order, went with BF6 instead. First I thought no to it, then it kept happening. Hundreds, thousands. Every post from COD turned into a bloody Battlefield ad. Phantom Edition this, see you in November 14th that. It snowballed like a pissed off pub fate rolling downhill, and mate, it's picking up steam. This ain't just a boycott, it's a migration. COD didn't lose players, lost its soul. Sweats, skill-based matchmaking, zealots, just one more skin addicts. They're finally looking round and realising they're in a burning house. And those lighting fires? Battlefield players. Us, ones who'll remember what it felt like to boot up a shooter and not feel like a hostage. You got influencers too scared to mention BF6 by name, like it's Voldemort with recoil. You got Activision banning phrase Battlefield 6 in Twitch chat. It's not competition, that's panic. We've not even hit launch day yet. So aye, this pre-order is a brick through their window, and come November 14th, we're all climbing through wreckage together. You, me, delusioned COD vets, even confused normies who just want a game that works. I'm not asking for much, just a game that don't treat us like credit cards with thumbs. Look, I ain't daft. I sought Phantom Edition, ooh, fancy skins, elite cosmetics, early unlocks, 90 quid so you can look like a disco ball in the firefight. Bollocks to that. I went standard like a normal bastard with bills to pay and self-respect. I'm not spending double just so my soldier can wear fancy pants. You know me, I don't play for skins. I play for that raw chaos. That moment when a tank explodes next to a squad wipe and you're last and standing with 5 bullets and no clue where a sniper is. Cosmetics? That's just dressing up a pig to make it TikTok friendly. It doesn't change how thing plays. Just lets influencers moan about battle passes while secretly loving grind. I got standard cause I don't need to pretend. I'm not here to peacock. I'm here to shoot twats in face and blow up bridges with C4 on a quad bike. If you're playing Battlefield for cosmetics, you've missed bloody point. It's not Fashion Week in Fallujah, it's war. Here's plan. November 14th. That's day Black Ops 7 limps out at gates. Still dripping from corporate womb. That's also day we show up. Not just me, not just you, but thousands of us. Tens of thousands. Maybe even more. Booting up Battlefield 6 at the same time. Lighting up those servers like it's a Christmas tree wired by a meth addict. And we don't stop there. Friday 14th, Saturday 15th, Sunday 16th. Full bloody weekend. Wall-to-wall Battlefield. No detours, no curiosity logins. COD gets ignored like your mate's crypto patch. This is a digital strike. coordinated piss take, a collective sling your hook to a company that's been treating players like livestock on a skin farm. And it's easy. You don't need a pre-order, you don't need a manifesto, you just need to lock fuck in and play a better game. Can you imagine optics? Battlefield servers packed at rafters, players queuing like it's 2010 again, while Black Ops 7 sits there twitching like a pensioner in a rave. If their numbers tank on launch weekend, Battlefield 6 still show in front of every investor, every media outlet, every clingy influencer begging for early access. That's kind of message no PR team can spin. That's humiliation. That's history. So tell your mates, post it, share it, tattoo it on your nan's back if you have to. November 14th, it's day we play Battlefield 6. Not 'cause of EA Saints, they're not, but 'cause sometimes only way to win is to stop playing their game. Imagine it. October 8th, Battlefield 6 drops like a boot full of bricks and actually works. It ain't perfect, but it runs, it bangs, and it doesn't insult your intelligence every 5 minutes with a new store bundle named after your mum's Wi-Fi password. Now fast forward a month, COD launches, Black Ops 7 comes out, full of high-res war crimes and TikTok loadouts, expecting us to bend knee like it's 2009 again. But we don't, we're busy. Numbers start rolling in. Battlefield's got queues, full servers. Clips going viral of skyscrapers falling on tanks while a jazz remix of God Save Queen plays in background. Meanwhile, Black Ops 7, dead lobbies. Streamers desperately trying to fake hype. Activision execs sitting around wondering why the golden goose just laid a turd. It's like watching a prize pig get outpaced by a rescue dog with 3 legs and a vendetta. You think it can't happen? Tell that to EA when Apex slapped Fortnite in mouth for 6 months straight. Tell that to Ubisoft when nobody bought Hyperscape and it vanished faster than a fart in a fan factory. It can happen, and Battlefield 6 has timing, firepower, and crowd just angry enough to pull it off. It's not just about better gameplay, it's about making industry notice, making bean counters panic, making every suit who greenlit another half-arsed COD campaign sweat bullets in a boardroom. You want change? You want games to stop treating you like goldmine with thumbs? This is how. So here we are. I've pre-ordered Battlefield 6. I've rejected COD beta, I picked my side and pissed on the line between them. Not 'cause EA's a saint or 'cause Battlefield's perfect, but 'cause someone's got to start throwing punches. And I'm sick of watching the same cycle spin like a drunk lad in a fairground ride with no brakes. This is bigger than one game. This is about telling game industry to stop taking piss. If you're sick of COD treating you like an NPC with a debit card, join me. If you want to be part of something that might actually shift needle, even if it's just for a weekend, this is one. November 14th, Friday through Sunday, Battlefield 6. That's where we make noise. That's where we plant flag. And if it works, even a little, maybe next greedy exec thinks twice before slapping 30 quid price tags on animated camos and pretending it's innovation. Join Discord, follow on X, links are in description. Consider a channel membership if you like your rants raw and your text nuclear. Smash like, hit subscribe, drop your comments and questions below if you've got minerals. And I'll see you next time, you magnificent.